So we were sitting at 5-8 when we left, and I'll tell you what, things are not going that well for the Carolina Panthers. So I'm actually going to sim to the end of this season, and we're going to see if we can really make an improvement on this next year. I feel like roster-wise and player-wise, we are improving. We're getting better, but we're just not getting the results, which is, a little interesting. But as you can see, look, we're 82 overall. Like, that's a pretty good offense, 87 and 85D. But we finished the season 6-10. And having a look, we finished 29th. So again, this offense just not doing anything. Blair McHugh probably, and that defense fell away, 20th overall. But obviously injuries. Again, his rating's pretty good. He's coming across to me like he's a good backup, or sort of a good sort of B tier quarterback. Defensively, these guys, they laid a lot of tackles, but yeah, not really doing much in terms of turning the ball over. Clinton Dick's got a few interceptions, but our kicker, 80% wayward as well. Again, we're going to get a good draft pick, and our drafting's been good, but it's probably just really that quarterback situation's really something that's holding us back, and obviously leaving John Judge with that draft pick that we had, is turning out to be a little bit of a costly mistake. That's for sure. But we did get Jones out of it, who's going to be a good left end for many years to come, hopefully. But so it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and I think
this is the last opportunity to re-sign your players, or they'll become
Kansas
free
City
agents.
Win that one, and I'm pretty sure Dallas won a couple of seasons ago. Let's have a look at the. Let's go to league schedule. So they win it by 1 touchdown. Mahomes comes good. Dak Prescott unable to trouble the scorers. Zeke Elliott was tamed, and they got the job done. Tyreek Hill. Of course, a lot of these guys actually have won a couple of Super Bowls in real life. So let's have a look here. So Justin Lane, he was a guy we got off the free agency. Again, we can let him go. AJ Brown, we brought him in off the free agency, and yeah, he didn't even receive 1 reception on the season. And yeah, the rest of these guys can all go. Oh, bugger, I forgot about Jalen Reese. We have to make sure that we get pen to paper on Jalen Reese. So we need to throw a fair bit of money at him. He is a superstar. Now this is the predicament we're in, ladies and gentlemen. We have Blair McHugh, who's out of contract, and he wants $119 million. We can do it. We can do it. Financially, it's something we can do now. Let's have a look at his stats. So he's managed 2,000, 3,000, 3,000, 2,000 injury. A lot of touchdowns. He's thrown over that 10 interceptions once. And he's got a fairly good rating, I would say. So it's just, is he going to continue to develop? And is he the answer? Or do we release him to the free agency? Do we have a look at what else is available, and maybe we throw some money at him in free agency? Or we see who else is available? These are all questions that we need to weigh up. The rest of these guys, I can have a look on free agency. So, Blair McHugh. Let me just check something. If we can't view our free agents yet. If we go to the NFL and we have a look at quarterbacks, can we? I don't think we can look at their contracts, can we? Salaries. I don't think we can. Look, guys, I'm going to make the decision. I'm going to release him to the free agency, and we're going to see who else is available. So $119 million is what he wanted. We might even be able to get him a little bit cheaper. And here we are. Let's have a look. So BLANCO is the #1 quarterback at 25 years old. He's got one bid from the San Francisco 49ers. So he could be heading to San Francisco. Cam Newton, still rolling around. Ironically, the guy we released all those years ago. You can see BLANCO's got that bronze plaque up there. So that shows that he's only bronze caliber, really. Ray Harper's a silver. He's 27 years old. At 73 overall. And the rest of them, there's really not too much there. Ray Harper's obviously, he doesn't want too much money, so he's potentially a guy that we throw a bit of money at, but I just don't think so, guys. I just don't think so. Oh boy. He's a very good wide receiver. Otis Kendricks. And he's a guy that we could comfortably sign, giving us another weapon. Interesting. What else have we got here? We'll just quickly skim through here, guys. So a center is a position that we need to fill. Again, we'd love to get a absolute young gun in there, but I just don't think we can at the minute. It looks like JC Tretter might have to be a guy that we bring in for a couple of years here. See if we can secure him. Cameron Jordan, we're pretty good across the board up front here. Across that left outside linebacker. Not too bad there. This side's a little weak. A little bit of depth or talent would be handy there at some stage, but manual. This is again just that problem at cornerback, which we just haven't been able to fill. Stephen Gilmore, you know, is he a guy we jam back there? He's 85 overall, 33 years old. Hargraves. I think I'm actually going to give Gilmore a shot. I mean, we're just desperate back there, to be honest, and let's give him a go. Yeah, and then we've got our couple of young guns back there. Our kicker will stick with Banks, and our punter, we actually don't have one. I think we probably just have to bring in Logan Cook. We'll reassess for a punter later, I think. Johnny Hobbs, he looks like a fairly decent player. Put behind the ball, but look, let's stick with Melbourne for now. We'll try and save the money because we actually don't even have a quarterback, which is extremely problematic. And this is where that like we said, that mistake of, you know, not picking up John Judge has become a bit of an issue. Like if we look here at the Vikings, there he is, 24 years old, sitting at 84. He's got a bazooka of an arm, and he's already one of the team captains. So it is what it is. We can't look back. But yeah, let's get to the draft. And we'll see what's available. I think, again, we're probably going to have a top 10 sort of pick. What did we finish on? 6 wins or so? We'll have a look and see what we can do.
The Sacramento Miners are now on the clock.
So we've got pick 6.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Pick 1 goes to a middle linebacker to the Sacramento Miners, if you don't mind. Pretty cool when Madden used to have that ability in it. So guys, let's have a look at the draft board. So James Tynes is a mid-first rounder. He looks like he is a very good player. And aside from that, there is legitimately nothing in terms of quarterback available. He's honestly, he's really the guy that we need to make sure that we get. Apart from that, we're looking at some other really talented players, but do we try and trade up, or do we run the gauntlet? 5 picks. Let's see if we can trade up. So if we do a manual trade and we chuck in our pick 6, we go with that. We'll come across here and we'll try and see who had pick 2 or 3. I suppose we could look at pick 4. And then we'd probably have to chuck in another pick, I'd imagine. They're not interested in that. Maybe a pick 5. Not really interested. Who's the other team? The Steelers had one up there, didn't they? Pick 5. I think we're going to run the gauntlet. Let's skip ahead.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
Linebacker, gone.
The Buccaneers are now
Defensive
on the
tackle,
clock.
gone.
The Steelers are now
Wide
on
receiver,
the clock.
gone.
The Panthers
Tight
are
end,
now on the clock.
gone. Some bloody good players. Which gives us the opportunity to take James Tynes. We've got him as a mid-first rounder. We've got a tight end there. Middle linebacker Stephen Allen. He's going to be an absolute freak, but we just need a quarterback. It's simple as that. So we're going to take James Tynes.
Are now on the clock.
74 overall, and it looks like we may have reached a little bit there, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get to the next pick.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Mid first rounder, running back. We've got a left guard there. Who else can we take? Tight end, Sydney Lane. Defensive tackle, Quinton Mays. He doesn't look too bad at cornerback. We probably need a little bit of talent there, I would say. What about Leonard, late first rounder? He's a late first rounder as well. Is there any safeties? Not quite. What about center? James Williams, any freak receivers? No. I think we're going to have to bring in Mays as a depth piece down at corner.
The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock.
Let's see what else. Got a safety, Dylan. There is a center there for a bit of depth. I think we're going to bring him in.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
And we'll move our way to the end of the draft. So, look, we downgraded. We definitely downgraded away from McHugh, and we put all those seasons into him. But at the end of the day, he wasn't getting the job done, and we just had to make the move. He won $119 million. We're ranked 29th in the league for offense. It's just
now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Just shocking. So anyway, we will make a few cuts here again. Just get ourselves into a position where we can pick up a couple of people in the free agency. Let's have a look here. Is there any quarterbacks available? Derek Bush, 27 years old. He's going to have to be the backup. Bring him across. And who else do we have here? Telvin Smith, Tyler Eifert, Devin Singletary's a pretty good backup. Just bringing in Adams for a bit of depth at linebacker, but I think that'll pretty much do us. Get here and we'll just cull a couple of the lower rated players on our roster. And that is it. Let's get ourselves launched into the regular season. So, yeah, we were 82 overall last season, and our quarterback this year is 74 overall. So, problem is he only develops at a bronze rate as well. So, that doesn't help, to be honest. We'll have a bit of a look and see how he goes, and grows.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can
Sitting
improve
at
your
80
team.
overall now. We got Tynes, and then sim ahead to mid-season. I think the other thing that's been really crucial for us is every year it seems like McCaffrey sort of goes down, and misses like, I don't know, 5 games or 6 games for the season, which is just really setting us back because, like he's only getting 600, 800 yards, sometimes 1,000. We need him to have a big year, like 1,400 yards, be the superstar that he is. So how are we going to be sitting at the mid-season point? Been 3-4 the last couple of seasons. And it looks like we did have a win in that last game, and we're on the bye week, so we'll get through that. And we'll have a look at the game against the Saints. We're sitting 7-1. Here we go. Here we go. We are back. This is crazy. And we're sitting 81 overall. So the Saints sit at 7-1. 14th in the league for offense. We've got James Tynes sitting at 14th, the rookie. And our defense is back at 4th overall. Again, it looks like Christian McCaffrey injured. He's just gone down again. So Terrence Bowman's had to do a lot of the work. But our quarterback has done a pretty good job so far. Of course, sitting at 1,800 yards and 11 touchdowns. Where did our... trying to work out where McHugh went. There he is. So 1,900 yards. He throws 17 and 10. He is playing quite well for the New England Patriots. Tynes sitting at 1,800. Tynes actually has more yards than John Judge. And yeah, he's actually having a pretty good year. So yeah, let's see how he can continue going here. I just want to check completion percentage. Luck at 75%. That's crazy. Mayfield, Tynes, 73%. That's actually really good. So he's showing some good signs. And yeah, if we have a look at the schedule, so far we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the first 5 games. We lose in a tight one to the Chiefs, and then we have absolutely destroyed the Buccaneers and the Giants. So one thing I do want to look at is, in terms of the running back situation, we do need a backup. Maybe Garrison's the one. Have a look at this young fella. Yeah, definitely Garrison. 94 speed as well. He's the one. Let's bring him in. And of course, Darius Norman, our other guy, he's got a bit of experience in our backfield, but
You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut.
cut Wakefield. And that just gives us that little bit of depth in terms of, if McCaffrey was to go down, it just gives us that little bit of talent back there. Yeah, let's simulate the game against the Saints and see how we go. Can we go to 8-1? Getting close to a playoff appearance. No, we lose. We go down by 3 points. It looks like, I doubt he got this achievement. No. Play the Raiders away. Always a tough matchup. And we're back on the winners list, which is really good. And our quarterback is going up in rating, which is awesome. This will be cool, guys, because I might actually play the playoff game, or we can at least sort of simulate and play the main plays, which has been a while since I've actually played, you know, an actual game. So let's continue to sim through, get another win there, which is really good. Be awesome to get that first week off. Oh, damn, we lose by a point. That hurts. To the Dallas Cowboys. They're a good side. You know that. Let's simulate through week 14, see how we go. We lose to the Redskins. Interesting, and we pick up an injury again. It's Christian McCaffrey. He's done for the season. Oh, man, he's so injury prone in this game. Well, what can I say? I mean, that's why we made that signing. We made that signing for a reason. And we get the win. But it's going to be hard to go all the way without Christian McCaffrey. That is for sure. It's whether or not, you know, do we sign another depth piece? Or get the win by a point. That's massive. Getting some good improvement here from everybody. We sit at 11-4, so, and we're 82 overall, which is really good to see. We're top of the division, 11-4, and we're a game off top spot in the whole NFL, which is crazy. Let's have a look at our stats. So we're 24th for offense, so we've dropped away a little bit, and obviously that McCaffrey injury doesn't help. We're 3rd for D, so really good. Tynes been pretty good. You know, a couple more big games would be good just to finish off the season for him. Bowman and Garrison, so both fairly average at running the ball, it appears. DJ Moore's been good. Defensively, we're getting a lot more production out of Travis Jones and LaMarcus Harris. So these guys are starting to come into their own now, which is really good to see. Melvin and Miles Jack and Chamberlain got a few interceptions. And our kicker has been a lot better as well, which is really good to see. This running back situation is a little tricky. I just don't think Bowman... I think we need to make another signing at running back. I'll tell you what, there's a handy little strong safety in Fitzgerald here. Although, we need to make sure we get the running back first. So, 72 overall. I think it's got to be Darius Norman. He's got that history with us as well.
You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut.
So he can come in, and Polak can be the guy who misses out, unfortunately. And let's get through this last game of the season. And we'll see, are we playing in the wildcard game, or... So we actually had a tie, which is unusual. And that ends our season. So we finished 21st in offense, and we should sit about 4th or something for D. Yep, 4th on the spot. So divisional championship game. So we actually get the first week off, which is good. And we come through and we play the New Orleans Saints. So I think in terms of injuries, it's McCaffrey and Ricks, who's just our backup right end. So you know what I think, guys? I think we should launch into this game. And perhaps we can just play the moments. And yeah, we'll see how this team goes and how these players actually look in the flesh.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special...
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on.
Bit of rain here in Carolina.
Situation looming. On 3rd down, Brissett.
Oh no.
That is caught at the 7.
That's not good.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup.
Damn it. They get a touchdown.
We've got an offense on the move, a red zone alert.
Here we go,
Take you
Tynes.
back into it with a 1st and 10 down at about the 12-yard line.
Oh, what a catch.
And, oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. 5 yards on the catch there.
Let's have a look what he got here.
2nd and 5.
How did he do that?
Oh, no.
And he's going to be dropped.
Like I said, it's been a while since I've played. Great Cam Jordan.
Cameron Jordan just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Gonna have to toss one up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh,
the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They saw the double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Damn it.
Upright, but goes in anyway.
That was close, but we'll take it.
2nd quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down.
I find D really hard to play in this game. Like, I feel like you can't really do anything to sort of stop what they're going to do.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll go down.
Oh, Elvin's gone down with an injury.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Bam.
Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was
Marshawn Lattimore sticking a hand out. 59-yard field goal.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59.
Oh, I fell short. I don't think I could have hit that any better.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is...
Bugger. Tell you what, we're on the back foot here defensively. It's just really hard to make a stop. So, like,
trying to get the ball back to their offense. Now Brissett. And he will find his man on the outside. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
maybe I'm better off trying to control the linebackers.
1st and 10 inside the 15. On 1st and 10, Brissett throwing the out route incomplete. It's Powell, and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional.
Maybe not. Simulate through here, guys. See what happens. They get in for a touchdown. That hurts. We're going up the field. Oh, it's an interception. That hurts. Going down 17-3 at the half. This could be the end for the Panthers.
As we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
Oh, good run. Good catch. Garrison, I like him.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Go on, Garrison. Make a move.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they're gonna get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Good boy.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Norman, get through. He knows the system. What a sighting. He knows the system. Good boy. Off the free agency. 30-yard touchdown. That's why we got him.
As his guys are back within a single score.
What a run.
Score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis
really good
on their
run.
side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. but sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get
That
the
brings it back to
Perfect
17 to 10.
combination of urgency. Yeah.
What a run. Good to see, playing the wet weather conditions. Oh. They get a field goal. Not what we wanted. Better than the touchdown, though, I guess.
It's our field. 6-6. Pull it high.
They'll look to throw now. First down. Firing quickly here, and that's
Good
complete.
boy. Hurry it up.
And able to get this
Oh,
one
there's an
across
injury.
the 45 before he's brought down. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Good, got rid of it.
By Moore.
We're much better in the hurry up.
After a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent.
I like it, I like it.
Hit that slam. A lot of people call it an extension of the
I think
running
run it.
game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down. Staying
Good
ahead
run,
of
but couldn't
schedule.
quite get free.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
Oh, what a
You can
catch.
eventually reward them,
What a
especially as we
catch.
get deeper in the game.
And this is going to be another first down. This attack was made at the Saints' 13-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
No!
Thrown across his body,
I wanted
it's
to throw it.
intercepted.
No.
Picked off at the 11.
Oh, he's gone all the way.
Opening, and
Someone
there
lay
he
a tackle.
goes.
Oh,
Try
disastrous.
10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I didn't know how to throw the ball away. I tried to. Damn it.
So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They
That's
went with 5
not
DBs.
where you want to throw the ball. Oh, boy. They get in for a touchdown. It's Norman again, but... Oh, that interception hurts.
10-2, sir.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Great catch.
Inside the 25.
Down the field, here we go.
He'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Back to throw here.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was
Nice.
keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Second and 3. Escaping the pressure right. This will be crowded about the 6. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 yards there, first down. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Oh, I dropped it.
A throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Second and goal.
He's just
They
like
will try again
fucking-
from the 2-yard line. Second and 2.
Touchdown. Here we go. He was open.
Panthers.
Oh, man. What a catch.
As they
What a fight back by the Panthers, but have they left it too late? Yes, it looks like they have. Kamara, they get in for a touchdown. They're just unable to make the stops on D, and that...
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They're looking for his
That
tight
pick
end.
6 just looks like it's going to be the killer.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep
Nah.
downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they
Oh,
had
damn,
connected.
it's the wrong play.
Instead, it's second down. They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Second and 10.
Oh, he slipped. He slipped.
And this is
Oh, it was an
intercepted.
interception.
And that should do it. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh, he slipped over on the route. We go to throw it, he just slips right where he would have been. And I think that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Their
Yeah,
coaching staff,
that is the
they were
end of
pretty
the
adamant
season, and that
beginning of the
hurts.
year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part 1, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is to not just make the playoffs, but to win games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high, but if anything is off during that time,
look,
you have some key injuries, or you just
343 yards. He throws 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. As a rookie, the running game's non-existent without Christian McCaffrey.
So I don't think it's a total loss of the season, but obviously didn't get where they wanted to go.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been...
Speak of the devil, there he is. That hurts, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. That pick six really, really hurt. We'll upgrade our coach while we're here, but that is the end of the season. So we head to the Super Bowl, and really disappointing. I think we didn't handle the wet weather conditions. Obviously, we didn't have a run game. And, yeah, throwing a pick six in the middle of the field, you just can't do that, especially in those sort of games. And, the Saints have actually made the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, going for back-to-back. Jacoby Brissett, does he do it?
This is the last
Yes, he does. They win the
re-sign
Super Bowl.
your players, or they'll become free agents.
Again, which is crazy after that win against the Panthers. And Brissett leads them home. He gets another ring. He's got about 4 now, which is crazy. And yeah, that really hurts. So after all that, we neglected signing all these guys. So they can all go to the free agency. Miles Jack, he's got to be signed as an absolute centerpiece of that defense. He gets signed. Dak Alexander's becoming better and better as time goes on. So he's a guy that can also hopefully get signed. He does. Taylor Morton, well, we need him. It looks like we're sort of getting close to that championship window. He's going to go to free agency, which hurts. LaMarcus Harris, he's a guy that we cannot let go. He's going to have a big year. A big contract. He'll get that. Armstead, look, he's been the centerpiece for quite a while for us. Up there, and again has a pretty good year, but you know, is he worth that amount of money? He doesn't want much. Rhett Banks, he's a guy we need to sign. He's actually becoming a pretty good kicker, so we'll take him. Matlock, he's a guy who, again, he's growing in confidence and getting better every year. Keep him. Darrell Williams. We need to keep a fair few of these guys together now because so Garrison, he can go. Bush can go. Norman can go. Adams. So Taylor, left guard. Left guard's one we need to keep in mind. Left guard and defensive tackle. Left guard, defensive tackle. What's he want? He wants a little bit of money. Left guard, defensive tackle. We can let the rest of these guys go. Left guard, defensive tackle. So got to make sure we fill those 2 spots. Let's have a look here. Free agency. So left guard to Taylor Morton, 31 years old. Any right guards? Zach Martin. It's not much. Is there any other? Reef, 74 overall. Tackle. Darrell Williams. Jack Wolf, 26 years old, good scheme fit as well. Maybe Jack Wolf's the guy that we can bring in to grow at center. Left tackle. We really want Taylor Morton. We want him back, but We want him back, but he just doesn't seem keen to want to come back. So maybe Andrew Norval's the guy that... Oh, jeez, he wants... Oh, no, it's because we've got that. Let's remove that. Yeah, maybe Norval's the guy that we bring in. And the other one was defensive tackle, wasn't it? So Hamilton and Hopkins. Ooh, Fletcher Cox would be a good pickup. Armstead was 77 overall, so if we can improve on that. Fletcher Cox would be a massive inclusion, but I don't think... Do we need him? Jones, Harris, Hamilton. Look, yes, we sort of do, but who else is available? So quarterback-wise, there's not too much. Running back is okay. Fullback, we don't have one, which isn't ideal. There's really not that many good ones available. Our wide receivers are okay. Defensive tackle. Let's have a look just at the linebacker situation as well. Telvin Smith. So this is where we actually do need something. So who have we got on the left side? Now we're thin on linebackers, which is a bit of a problem. Fernando Lopez for a bit of depth, maybe. It's not great. Keekly, Mack. They've all just got a bit of age on them, which is troublesome. Look, Lopez looks like he might improve over time. He's got that silver badge. And I suppose we can have a look at... There's no one really there for defensive tackle. Fuller, nothing there. I think our safeties are slowly improving. We've got our kicker, that is all good, and our punter. Again, we just don't really have, there's just not much there in terms of good punters, but let's just skip through a little bit. So Lopez and Wolf rejected us. Interesting. Our center and our right outside linebacker. Probably should have thrown a little bit more at him. Smith. Look, I'm not going to lie. I mean, it saves us a little bit of money, but there's nobody really that's sticking out too much to us. Freddie McKinnon. Armstead, I mean, you know, do we want to bring him back for another year? We tried. He doesn't seem keen. I don't think so. No, we're just going straight to the draft, guys. If they don't want to be there, then we're not going to muck around and try and sign them. They're not that good anyway, to be honest. Bring up a draft. The problem is our draft pick now is not going to be ideal, so we're going to have to work some magic.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
Skip through to our pick.
The Panthers
27.
are now on the clock.
Mid-first round, another quarterback. Case Hicks. probably not what we need. Tight end, we've got an early first round pick for Riley Kennedy. Interesting. Also, strong safety, mid first rounder, Eddie Smart. Wait. Harvin. There's a couple of cornerbacks. All mid first round sort of potential. Tim Underwood. Walters. There's a couple of hidden gems sort of later on in the draft. I suppose. How happy are we with our tight end? Matlock. Piccaninny's a late first rounder. Our strong safety situation is not very good. He's a mid first rounder. Robbie McConnell. They're all sort of late first rounders except for the tight end. I think we'll be. Let's take the tight end.
Are now on the
He's
clock.
the best player in the draft. So, good pick. And we might be able to
Panthers are
trade
now on the
Matlock away and see what we can do in terms of that. Tim Underwood, right tackle. He's probably the guy we're going to go for, I would say. Or do we go for Walters? Late first rounder. Right guard or tackle. I think the tackle's what we needed, wasn't it? Yeah. So let's go for our Tim Underwood.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Pretty good. 70, not bad.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
What else did we have here? So Joey Jett, what a name. Who's a defensive tackle here? Mid-second rounder. Let's just have a look. So left and early second rounder. Denzel Holly. He might be the one.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
32 overall. Okay. Let's just get to the end of the draft. I think we're gonna have to try and tee up a trade with Matlock, and we'll just see. I mean, because he's pretty good. But yeah, obviously, if we've got that superstar new rookie tight end, then we probably don't need both of them. Let's have a look. Let's close that.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Let's go to, firstly, our free agents. Oh, actually, firstly, let's just quickly check our roster and just see how weak we are. So we need a backup quarterback. We need a running back, a fullback. Yep. Just bring in a rookie for that. We need a punter as well. Brian Cheeky boy. We need a backup quarterback. We really don't have much there. It's going to have to be Derek Carr. Backup running back, Justice Hill, Garrison. Probably go for Hill for now. The other issue was, of course, linebacker, which we really don't have much, do we? Trap. well. It's just going to have to be Adams for now. Cornerback-wise, there's not much there. 77's better than... Oh, actually, I'm not going to sign him because center is also very weak. But gee whiz, there's not much there. No. Now, if we have a look at our trade center, so I think if we do trade block, go. Oh wait, I think you got to go to roster and then pick your player. So Matlock and add to trade block. Add to trade block, and then we need to do a little bit of a cull. Always a juggling act, but you know, I'm really hoping if our we need McCaffrey to stay on the field. It's simple as that. We can't be having him going down, missing, you know, half of the season every single year. Yeah, it's absolutely killing us. And you got these young kids that are starting to improve now, which is good to see.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
McCaffrey again dislocates his hip at the moment. Bugger. We get a trade offer for Matlock, and it's all just draft picks. Honestly, it's not helping us. We need players.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
No. That's not helping us. What do we do? I think we just ride the waves.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
It's just draft picks, and he's worth more than that, to be completely honest. Let's have a look at injury-wise. So McCaffrey is out, and Maxwell is out for a little while. I think, yep. Stanley Spicer might be... he's only bronze. Strong safety. Alright, let's have a look at... Oh god, there's not much in terms of halfbacks. At the moment, we're just going to have to... who do we actually have as our running back? Got Justice Hill. And Bowman. Going to be problematic playing against the Saints, who knocked us out of the playoffs. And of course we lose. We've got a big injury decision. We have to start Bowman. And don't tell me.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can
3
improve
new
your
injuries.
team.
So we lose Justice Hill. We lose Norwell and Miles Jack to a shoulder tear. So this is what happens when you don't capitalize on your opportunities in the playoffs. You come to the next season and injuries happen. You can't expect to be back there. So we'll bring Foley in. He's quick, at least. And in terms of talent, we'll bring Fitzgerald in just because he's got a high rating. And that will do us for now. So essentially, we're going into this game with Bowman as our running back. Our running back situation is literally Foley and Bowman. That's how grim it has been with McCaffrey getting injured. I'm going to sim to mid-season, but yeah, it's just becoming extremely difficult. He's just injured every second week. You know, is it worth trading him? That's sort of the question we're going to need to start asking ourselves. I think it might be. I'm just going to stop the sim there because I just want to see. Just want to make sure that he's actually back and playing. And we lose. We're sitting 0-5.
Now
So
let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
back to the drawing board, guys. Back to the drawing board. Statistically, dead last. Derek Carr has had to step in, so that means that our rookie or our young guy has got injured as well, sitting 18th. This is grim. Broken hand to Jones as well, and a foot fracture to James Tynes. So we've just been absolutely ravaged. Well, it starts to become, you know, a little embarrassing. I mean, you want to at least get a win on the board. We lose now, 0-6. Big injury decision, James Tynes. You know, I think we have to play him. Play through the injury.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Been giving these guys rests, you know, letting them recover, but they just don't seem to get themselves right. So we lose. Depth chart wise, Alexander can move into first spot. Kennedy can move up. Call me crazy, guys, but I am going to... it's too late to add him to the trade block, but Christian McCaffrey's going to have to go. We can't be... We just can't do this week in, week out, year in, year out. We lose again, 0-8. Surely the Panthers have to find a way. Going 11-4 the year before, and this happens. They get a win. Finally. Patriots, only 3 wins on the season. And it's a tie. And we get another injury. And it's more with a dislocated ankle. 1-8-1 on the season. That's grim. And another loss. I'm not going to lie, guys, but you'd have to start to look at Juan Blanco here, the coach, and maybe start to question his contract. It's as simple as that. I mean, I don't want to say it, but I think another tie. I think we're probably, honestly, staring at this coach being sacked and this dream being over, guys. I don't want to be the bearer of the bad news, but if things don't turn around in the next season, I think that might be the end of our campaign. Which is extremely disappointing. We've got a lot of talent on this roster, but you just start to question, is it just the mental side of things? You know, is this coach doing everything that he can? Again, 20th in the league for offense, you know. 29th for D. Just so up and down. McCaffrey going at 57 yards a game. It's just not. Alexander, he's a good player. Is he great? I'm not sure. Luke Kuechly, have a look at this guy. Season in, look at the tackles. Hundreds and hundreds of tackles. And what reward is he getting? Nothing. Goddard does his knee, he's out for a year. It's just, it's heartbreaking, really. We get the win to finish off the season. We simulate through, guys. We'll get to the Super Bowl. And we'll see. Is it going to be the Saints again? The Chiefs, they've been up there. The Dallas Cowboys have been up there a lot. The Dallas Cowboys make it again. This time, it is against the Houston Texans. And you just feel like the Cowboys are going to be too strong.
This is the last
They
opportunity to re-sign your players or they'll become free
What
agents.
a performance. They put on 49 points in the Super Bowl. And at the moment, that's a team we can only dream to be. Dak Prescott, 210 yards. Bounces back. Zeke again. Probably wins his second MVP. These guys just get the job done. Week in, week out. We've got contracts to negotiate, guys. We've got Travis Jones out of contract. Curtis Samuel and Melvin. A lot of these other guys can go to the free agency, guys. But we finished the season 4-10, which puts us 4th last. So we're going to have the 4th pick in the draft, guys. And I'm not going to lie. I think that Juan Blanco has one season left to make amends here. And if things don't turn around, I think that might be the end of the campaign. Guys, I'm going to end the episode there. Feel free to join in. Please join in for the last, could be the last episode. I really hope it's